Come around. Don't you think it's time for a tavern story, folks? The bard tuned his lute and started playing a calming tune. Introducing the traveler and the nymph. Once there was a young man on a journey in the mountains when he stumbled upon someone sitting under a cherry tree. From the looks of it, it was a nymph, so he greeted them with a big bow, asking their name. The nymph slowly reached out to it before quickly taking it. Ajax, the nymph mumbled. The young man sat down and poured himself a cup of tea, while the nymph watched in wonder. Want some? Jack asked. The nymph nodded shyly, almost burning their tongue on the hot water. You need to wait till it's cooled down a little, Jack told them. Oh, okay, the nymph nodded. After some time Jack had to leave again, and left his tea set behind and said, "If you ever want some tea again, pluck some of the cherry tree flowers and boil them in the pot." Days passed, and the nymph thought about the man's words, plucking some of the flowers from the tree and putting them in the pot together with some lake water. But the pot never boiled. The nymph waited and waited, not knowing what went wrong. Years went by that the nymph did not see the man until one day an old man came up the hill and sat down at the tree stump where the tea set was still untouched. He took a match and lit a fire. "You gotta be careful with these," the old man said. "They'll let you make a fire." He paused. "They'll heat up the pot, but be sure to throw some water on top of it once you're done." The man left a box of matches for the nymph to use and left once more, because on that box was written his name. In bold letters, Jack was written upon it. The bard slowly stopped the tune. "That was it, folks. Enjoy your meal and drinks. See you around the same time next week." The bard winked and waved the crowd goodbye. Outside, a fair-skinned elf waited for him. "Nymph, you say?" The elf laughed. "You and your imagination." He shook his head.